In the vast tapestry of human literature, few texts resonate as deeply and as widely as the Bible. Its narratives have shaped cultures, inspired countless artworks, and even influenced legal systems across the globe. Yet, for all its prominence, much of what we know comes refracted through the voices of the most prominent figures: Moses, David, Mary, and Jesus. But what about those whose stories are less often told? Those voices, woven into the margins, still echo with profound insights and lessons. Today, we uncover these untold narratives and explore the voices behind some of the most iconic Bible stories. Let's begin with Hagar, a name that often flickers in the background of the grand patriarchal tales. An Egyptian servant to Sarah, she became a pivotal figure when Sarah offered her to Abraham to bear a child, thus giving birth to Ishmael. Cast into the wilderness, Hagar became the first person in the Bible to encounter an angel in the wilderness, and she is credited with one of the most profound acts of naming God, referring to him as El Roi, the God who sees me. Her story is a striking reminder of resilience and the divine attention to those on society's periphery. Next, we have Jochebed, mother of Moses, whose courage and resourcefulness ensured the survival of Israel's future deliverer. In a time when Pharaoh decreed all Hebrew male infants should be killed, Jochebed hid her son for months, eventually placing him in a basket on the Nile, entrusting his fate to the waters and to God's providence. Her narrative underscores the bravery often required of those whose names history tends to forget, but whose actions shape its course. Then let us turn to Balaam's donkey, a voice which, quite literally, speaks from the sidelines. In a story that's both miraculous and enlightening, Balaam's donkey becomes the unlikely herald of divine intervention, speaking to warn her master of an angel blocking their path. This tale not only adds a touch of whimsy to the Bible's tapestry, but also highlights how wisdom and truth can sometimes come from the most unexpected sources. Envision the life of Deborah, a prophetess and judge of Israel, whose voice rang with authority in a time when female leadership was rare. Under her guidance, Israel defeated the Canaanite commander Sisera. Her story, along with the bold actions of Jael, who single-handedly defeated Sisera, revealed the strength and insight of women whose courage shifted the tides of history. Consider, too, the role of Uriah the Hittite, whose integrity stands stark against the backdrop of his betrayal. A loyal soldier in King David's army, Uriah's steadfastness and honor shine through as a silent critique of the king's moral failures. Uriah's narrative is a powerful commentary on the vulnerabilities of power and the tragic cost of human folly. Let us not overlook the Syrophoenician woman in the New Testament, a figure whose dialogue with Jesus challenged the boundaries of his mission. Seeking healing for her daughter, her persistent faith led Jesus to commend her insight and grant her request, broadening the understanding of divine mercy and inclusivity. Exploration would be incomplete without acknowledging Naaman's wife's servant girl, whose compassion and faith set in motion Naaman's healing from leprosy. Voice, though small and seemingly insignificant, carried the power to initiate change and restoration, a testament to how divine providence often works through the humble and lowly. As we gather these threads together, we see a pattern emerging, a tapestry rich with untold narratives, speaking to the timeless themes of courage, the power to initiate change and restoration, a testament to how divine providence often works through the humble and lowly. As we gather these threads together, we see a pattern emerging, a tapestry rich with untold narratives, speaking to the timeless themes of courage, faith, resilience, and compassion. These lesser-known figures remind us that their voices, though quieter, echo through the ages with profound wisdom and insight. In conclusion, the Bible's untold narratives, heard through these diverse voices, resonate with relevance even today. They teach us that every story, no matter how small, holds potential for profound impact. These narratives urge us to listen closely to the often muted voices